very quickly against Zmash, and I'll go for the blue, and we'll get this matchup underway.
All right, I'm just gonna call them Struik, and yeah, I want to play a game with the chat. For every kill that Tiskin gets, I want you guys to put like $1 in the donations.
Don't say that. It's an NG.
That's why it's more fun.
No, it's not.
For every kill,
for every kill for the necro, maybe.
For every kill and for every death, for every kill and every res he gets, you should put in $1. It's for every kill and every res. Every kill and every res. Do that. But let's start with the builds. So he got in Tiskin, he's playing Hammer, Paladin, and Rune of Leadership. He's running the Inventions, Alchemy, and Scrapper lines. And moving on from there, we've got Demon. He's playing the Ellie. Just a quick burp there, sorry. And he's playing Dagger and Focus with the Rune Soldier and Mender's Amulet. And in his traits, he's using Earth, Water, and Tempest. Next, in the Hybrid Venom, he's playing the Mesmer. And we've got Illusions, Inspiration, and Chronomancer in his traits. And he's using the Sage and Rune Adventure whilst wielding the Sword, Shield, and Staff. Going on to Weldebindo, which is Obindo, who's a great warrior in PvP and in War vs. World. He's playing Staff, Scepter, and Warhorn, using Rune of Soldier and Magi's Amulet. He's taking Spite, Curses, and Reaper. And then in Pain Yamashiro, he's playing the Daredevil, and he's taking Deadly Arts, Trickery, and Daredevil. He's also using Dagger, Pistol, Shortbow, Rune of Scholar, and Marauder's Amulet. And tossing it to you, sir, for the blue team.
And it's interesting as well how he's picking up Curses and Spite, actually, over Soul Reaping. And Curses. I mean, that's the difference right there. I mean, it's good stuff. We're going to be very interested to see that, of course.
Not just that, Magi's Amulet as well. It's like, who uses Magi's? Maybe he's just tricking. Maybe he's just tricking people.
I think he's trolling at the moment. I think he's trolling. Maybe with his build as well. I think we're going to have to wait and see, because I think there's a few things going on here. There's a lot of competition. Anyway, I'll go through it quickly so that they can actually ready up. Actually, Seamesh, you can tell them to ready up right now so they can get their build sorted out if they want to. Mesmer coming out from Luminae. Sword, Shield, Staff, going for Rune of Adventure Amulet as well. Illusions, Inspiration, and Chronomancer going over towards the Warrior. Raisin, we all know Raisin played a lot of tournaments, especially in the last year or so. We've heard a lot more from Raisin in terms of tournaments and streamed tournaments. Discipline, Defense, and Berserker coming out from him with Rabbit Amulet and Rune of the Undead as well, giving him a lot more toughness and survivability. We're going to see a lot of that coming out. Obviously, as Signet got nerfed and other abilities. We're going to see as well Katrina Squad, or Kyle Katrina Squad, is going to be playing Thief here. He's going to be going carrying amulets with Deadly Arts, Trickery, and Daredevil. Again, not too sure about what we're going to be seeing exactly from these guys. But Le Prototype in the house. One of the best necros in this game on EU, especially, if not in the world, I think still. And he is in this tournament. I am hyped that he's here.
I can 1v1 him.
Screw you, Seamesh. Wonder Amulet, I still think it's fantastic. Maxi Flash Mini, he's going to be playing Elementalist, go for Menders with Soldiers. Static, same build as we normally see as well. Opting to go for Diamond Skin over Stoneheart. We still see there's going to be a ton of conditions coming out from these boys. They stealth up, they move up towards... Actually, Max Mini Flash is looking for where they're going to strike first in terms of where he's going to distribute his support right now. How's it going on the rest of the map?
Well, it's looking like they're pushing towards the temple here, dude. And it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to get there before the fight even starts. Right now, Obindo is forced to use his Death Shroud, and that might prove... Sorry, Prototype has been forced to use his Death Shroud, and that might prove to be a problem, because we all know that Necros don't have anything apart from their Death Shroud to defend them. So once they get focused, whilst the Death Shroud is on cooldown, they're pretty much dead. But so far, the fights just don't seem to be happening, except on mid, which is Luminae versus Tiskin. Rotations coming there to reinforce Tiskin, so that fight should go in their favor. It's a 3v2, going to be a 3v3 with Kahel coming in, the Thief coming in. I wonder how it's going to go down. Everything seems like up in the air right now.
And obviously, a little bit of an update. We see the runes have changed, as we suspected. Marauder is going to come out onto Pain the Thief. Oh, Hybrid Venom! He's going to go down over towards this temple point as well, just to update you on a Bindo's build. He's gone over towards Carrion. He's opting for Vitality over actual toughness here. I mean, he's going to have trouble versus the Thief as well, but he's going for a lot of HP. But here, his problems seem to be averted here, as he's down to half HP. But like I said, Reaper Shroud will bring that survivability. But when he's not in that, he's got no cooldowns there whatsoever. He's reliant. He's got the Condi that is built up upon a Bindo right there is absolutely insane. And Tayskin gets taken out as well. Absolutely destroyed over towards this midpoint. And now they can snowball this back over towards the temple if they should so wish. But do they want to go against a respawning two-man team of Bindo and Tayskin? Probably not. They continue to try and snowball this map in their favor as Demon really needs to run out. Now they have a couple of ex-Pro League players on this team who have been involved in the Pro League at various times on various teams. So, you know, it's interesting to see how they'll be able to deal with some of these guys, as well as like Raisin as well, who I think Raisin played on their team for maybe a game or so. I might actually be incorrect.
Yeah, I think so.
Towards the end of season 2 and during as well.
Yeah, I don't remember Ryzen too much, but I think I remember him in one game at least. I'm not sure if he was playing a warrior. But yeah, just looking at the map at the moment, they still have a chance to come back. Like I said in the other match, you know, it's still the beginning of the game, so there's plenty of chances for them to recover. As you can see now, Retiskin has recovered the side node. They are going to have a 2-cap, and with the Mesmer holding the far node, Hybrid Venom holding the temple, they will have lots of mobility to reinforce whichever point they need to reinforce. And we've got the Condition Thief. Is that a Condition Thief I'm seeing from Kael? Yes, he is playing Condi Thief.
He done Condi? He did. Okay, I thought it was the other thief. Maybe that was wrong.
Oh my goodness.
That was my bad. Deadly Arts, Trickery, and
Daredevil. Oh my days. And 2 people have gone down. Lume and Lorraine taken out completely.
They did buff Condi Thief quite heavily though. So I mean, there's a lot of poison. Shortbow got massive buffs as far as I remember. Yeah. A lot of, you know, they changed one of their skills, but I remember there was a lot more poison inflicted, and the extra damage that comes from the AoE poison, obviously on the 4th skill. Look at that Moa down onto Prototype. He ain't got a chance in hell surviving that. 2 men, and they take him down instantly. The Condi bombs that are coming out from this team is absolutely intense. They've got 2 caps. They've got 4 caps, really, because they've got Stillness coming out as well. They've got mid. They've got the Alterers on the other side of the map. All the pressure at the moment is from this red team, and they're about to take a 3rd cap.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, first of all, the thief couldn't stop Tiskin from getting the buff, even though he teleported to him. Like, what? And then, second off, what is up with their rotations? I don't even know what's going on. Half the time, it just seems like there's once 2 people went down, once Raisin and Lume went down, everything just fell apart. Unfortunately, yeah, they're forcing their way into Shrine right now to try and, or Altar, to try and take that back. I'm not sure how successful they will be in that, considering they're taking on both Tiskin and Yamashiro, which will be the most tankiest people in the enemy team. So yeah, this is not looking good for Blue Team at the moment. And also as well. So go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just thinking the fact that the red team has got Hybrid Venom holding the side node, and therefore is able to teleport easily between mid and the side node there. He's definitely going to hold that down without much problem, especially since they have quite high mobility from Yamashiro to come and support him and Demon. But that's what I was going to say quickly, but yeah. Are you busy doing something? So should I just continue?
You carry on. I believe we do have an amount of lag coming out onto the stream. Guys, we're in a game. Literally, the game started off not laggy. We can't do anything about it right now, but we will do it as soon as we possibly can. Please be patient. There's no point in spamming the chat and saying there's lag. We do know, and we will continue with the cast, and we'll try and sort the issues out soon. So don't worry about it. We'll sort it out. It's only just happened. Don't worry. It will be sorted. Okay, we can continue now. 2-3-2 to this red team of Tayskin, Demon, Hybrid Venom, Wild Bindo, and Pain Yamashiro. And over on this mid node as well, the pressure piling onto the prototype. Second time he's been mowed out, maybe even third actually. We have seen Maxi Flash Mini having problems elsewhere, as well as Raisin, who probably will go down mid as he is about 1v3 or 4 here. And now the respawn's coming out as well. They're having really big problems at the moment, especially I'm not sure about this Condi Thief, man. I'm not sure about Pain Yamashiro, I still don't think it's got the burst pressure that's coming out from Pain as well at the moment, who's in all the right places at the right time. Sorry, I'm trying to get
Are you sure you're not sure about that, the Condi Thief? Because he looks like he's putting a lot of pressure on Hybrid Venom right now.
He is putting pressure. I mean, he's got the pressure there, but what is his decisions at the moment? I mean, he is picking up those singular kills as they're wandering between points, but I don't think he's being as mobile potentially as Pain is right now, especially around this map. I mean, we're seeing Hybrid downstairs as well at the moment. He gets that support from Demon. They should be able to survive for a little bit amount of time here as well. The prototype trying to take down Hybrid Venom, but he's going to be stunned out himself. He's just trying to use that scepter as much as he can, using that position over on the side of the rock. But elsewhere, we've got the decap over on the midpoint from Kyle as well, being a little bit more mobile now, grabbing those decaps where he can. They've still got 300 points to 100 as they pick up another node. 1v1 between Abindo and Raisin coming up now. It's a nice matchup to see. But down the bottom, we've still got this stalemate situation between Venom and Demon here. I think this could be going on for quite a while, to be honest. We can see the +1 coming out from the Red Thief. Pain coming over towards this point to try and get this kill onto the Mesmer, actually. Lumine might be okay at the moment. Great positioning, actually. Phase retreats back towards the point, though. I think he should have just got out there rather than trying to keep the point contested.
No, he actually wanted to drop a portal. He wants to drop a portal down so he can exit, but unfortunately that choice made him die in the process. So unfortunately, mid-bottom buff is still a stalemate. They pretty much left it alone because I already have fighting else in the other parts of the map. Prototype feeling the pressure. He might go down if he's not careful. As soon as he comes out of Deadshot, he's going to be in trouble. And the side note that they did have, Kahel is already decapping it right now, so that is not theirs anymore. While the Bindo's still holding the shrine. And it might appear that Red Team is just sailing away with this because, like I said several times in these Temple matches, it's all dependent on the choices that the teams make whilst the buffs are up. And if the buff stays up this long and, Blue Team keeps making these bad choices, they are definitely going to lose.
Okay. Your mic sometimes keeps popping for some reason. I don't know if you want to pull it towards your mouth a little bit more, or like, I don't know if a cable's loose.
It might be a cable that keeps moving. I keep hitting the mic. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I want to hear you, obviously, what you're saying, because it's important. It's good. I'm enjoying it. It's good stuff. Anyway, over towards the midpoint. Let's have a look now. Raisin is trying to take this 1v1. Looks like he just wants to just keep it controlled in his favor, just trying to hold off as well as Kyle. Taking the pressure away from him, although he's going to be venomed out. Support comes in from Raisin, tries to block some of that incoming damage from the Thief, of course, but he's doing a good job over towards mid. Oh, wow, look at Pain! 1v2, takes down the Thief. What's he going to be doing next? He's just going to be moving over towards the Temple, maybe for a +1. No, stillness he's going to grab here as well. No contestation. We see this distraction tactic over towards the Temple as well, as the Wezo is trying to take Tayskin 1v1. But really, I mean, the Thief... Pain, man, he's doing a fantastic job. He took him out. He had to go for the res. Couldn't chase him to go to stillness. That was a fantastic move from the Thief. We're seeing a guy who I've not really had the pleasure of watching too much in the past, unless he's been under a different name, which is potentially possible. Now Tayskin as well. Are we going to see a kill? There's a kill. There's $1 or two, guys. There you go. Right there. Stick it down. 503. That's it. That's the game. Stillness caps in the end. 4 cap ticks, and that is going to be the team that I can't pronounce. Struikenduiken will be winning this series at the moment. 1-0. There you go. So yeah, good job from them. Good job.
Yeah, well done to Tayskin for getting 1 kill at least and tons of reses in the middle of that fight. So I'm betting we got tons of tons of donations from that. Hopefully, Tayskin, keep it up, give us those reses and give us those kills, and we can get like all the donations we need.
Exactly. We're up to $510, guys. Keep those donations coming. !DEU. Your money goes potentially to one of these teams we may be seeing in the future. in the finals. We are at the quarterfinals as well. We're holding the tournament on a little bit. I know the teams obviously later on want to get on with this, but we want to give you the best games we possibly can. Simesh, if you want to tell them that they can ready up, I can just quickly remind Playport what's going on, like just some different builds here we're seeing. Condi Thief coming out with, from Kyle. Obviously, we saw some buffs in terms of Condi for the Thief, in terms of short bow as well, which is pretty nice. And some traits here in the Rune of the Traveler, though. We are going to see, interesting to see these differences. Your mic, I don't know what you're doing to it, but it's horrible. Are you okay there?
I was hugging the mic. It's fine.
You were hugging the mic. Okay. So the real difference is, I mean, over on KO, we've actually got the Impaling Lotus, of course. The amount of damage coming out, Bleeding, Tormented, Cripple is pretty beneficial. But, I mean, I'm liking the pressure that's coming out from this team, this red team of Struikenduiken, etc. But yeah, I mean, how do you feel about this Condi Thief? I'm not really sure what to make of this at the moment. I almost want to get Sind in here and just him to talk about Condi Thief and just be like, something you would use. I mean, we're going to be able to see the difference later on. I mean, obviously...
I think his current build is very cheesy because he's using Dagger and to mess about with people. Is he using Dagger? It's changed to the sword Dagger pistol now, though, it seems.
And I think the short bow buffs were fantastic. I mean, it's the same trait lines, but he's literally just going for the Condi variants as well, like pressure striking. He's going for caltrops over in the trickery line as well. It's almost the complete opposite end of the line in each one, so that's quite interesting in itself. And then we see obviously he's going for sleight of hand. Sorry, sleight of hand is the normal power build, and then obviously he's going for the confusion, bewildering ambush over on Kyle as well. So we'll have a look. I'm just interested in these two differences specifically. But I think one of the big differences also, I still think Scrapper is a potential thing. I mean, obviously as well, it is Tayskin, so Tayskin is still a thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Tayskin is still a thing. Yeah.
It's still. I think this is actually. Oh no! DC.
That's still. Oh, someone DC'd?
Yeah, just a quick DC.
All right.
Also, I think the stream seems to be okay at the moment. Okay, so we will restart.
Did you see that? Red team got a capture point.
We'll restart if you want. We're going to give the option to restart. No restart will occur. They don't want to restart. Okay, that could be fairly risky.
Blue team grabbed a capture point.
For this red team. Fine. Absolutely fine.
Well, if they blame if they blame it on a bad start, we can tell them, you fine.
Yeah, no, you carry on. It's absolutely fine. Just getting a bit spammed at the moment. Guys, try and think of the rest of the people in the chat. It would be very much appreciated. If you do spam, you will just be straight up removed. It's all good. Anyway, remember that there's many people from the community that are excited about this tournament. Let's try and think about that as well. So red team at the moment, between themselves, they have a cap each. Over towards mid, we have seen the kill of Raisin, of course, as well. We haven't seen the warrior teams are not having much luck at the moment. Is this maybe a sign?
I don't think so. I think it's more of a case of, like I said before, people have to get used to playing in their teams again, because it's been a while since they've played in their teams, and obviously they've had a bit of time in the earlier brackets to get used to playing together. But when you start playing against these tough teams, it requires more brain power and more information than playing in the lower brackets. So what is going on right now is a case of, we have to get back our mojo, like I said before. And the Warriors themselves, they are currently trying to find that build that still works. The Condi build probably still works as well, and this greatsword is bloody crazy if you think about it. The range is nuts, and the mace itself is also a crazy weapon too. It's just a case of, sorry, is my mic still going crazy?
I don't know what's going on with your mic, members. Something just you gotta keep still or something, man, because I don't know what's going on. Just
I
try
do
and bring the mic
apologize, guys.
itself a little tiny bit closer to your mouth, and maybe just watch where your cable is. I don't know. I think you've got a loose connection there somewhere. But for now, we're just going to continue with the rest of the cast. It can hear you, but at times it's just getting really. It's just annoying me, straight up annoying me. Sorry, man. I'm just being honest. Anyway, Raisin, he's not gonna be able to actually come away from this unscathed. It seems to be okay. I think it's okay now. He will be taken out, as well as Max Mini Flash on the Flash Master Mini, who will be taken out as well. Taskin over on this Henge node will be 1v1 versus the Mesmer. Obviously, you know that Condi damage that comes out from the Mesmer is very tough, because as long as you can take out his clones, you will be okay. Taskin, obviously, very experienced engineer, probably one of the best as well, alongside Zan. Well, you know, that's an argument you can have between yourselves, but still one of the best engies in the game, especially obviously in the EU. Are doing a great job and will drive away the Mesmer in the end, especially as the Thief does come over for some assistance. Pain, bringing the pain indeed, as we go over towards mid. Have a look at... actually, Lumine actually just comes over towards the Henge. And just a short portal. A short portal. Raisin in himself trying to take out Taskin, obviously susceptible to conditions. Moa comes out. Good job. They're not going to finish it up. They are. And that's going to be extra damage. So obviously, we saw some... I believe the Mesmer... Some of the Mesmer clones, we did see some increase to mind direct damage as well. So there is... Mesmer still quite strong in this meta as well. Still remaining pretty similar to what it was before, but with some additional bonuses. A couple of nerfs here and there, but not anything strong or heavy. Warrior, of course, as we're seeing in this game, not having the best of luck, unfortunately, and struggling at points in time. Carol is going to be able to get away here. What can he do? Well, how is he rotating around the map at the moment? But Red Team are actually keeping it closer to a 2-cap game now as well, as they move away from Henge. He's going to be taken out by Pain. Potential res coming out as we see Distortion inflicted. Maxi Flash Mini is going to be interrupted and knocked down. And now another member is taken away. It's not Frostball. The Mesmer, Lumine, is going to move over to mid, getting the cheeky little decap there. But Thief now on the red team is going to get that decap. Is he going to go for full? He actually probably could, as KO is out as he's respawning, and he will be heading to this 1v1 potentially over on this engine. I didn't see much.
Did you see that? Red team got a capture.
Quick question: is it working?
It sounds like it's okay now. Yes.
All right, good. Well, unfortunately, I haven't been able to look at the match because of that mic, and
that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll carry on. It's all right, dude.
Okay. Keep talking, and then I'll analyze from here in a second.
No worries, dude. Okay, so just a cut. It's okay, guys. This is live television. It's all good. So over towards the midpoint now. 1 cap in favour of the Henge, of course, for this red team. It looks like they're having quite a strong presence over on the midpoint in this team fight. Although, team fight, we've got 2v1 happening over on the mine as well, actually. Sorry, 2v2. Raisin escaping with jumping puzzle extremeness. And he gets away with the Great Sword 5. Now he wants to try and get away even further. Hybrid can't get towards him. Phase retreat tries to get the extra damage. Raisin will just turn around and try and take him down. But in the end, he's going to be taken out here. A great original escape potentially there, but can't get towards Max Flash Mini. And that's going to be him taken out. And 300 points almost. And blue team, unfortunately, not really able to make a name for themselves in this game. Looks like even the Thief might go for a boss kill to just bring them back in.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, actually. It's unfortunate that, like Prototype and Raisin and the entire blue team haven't been able to coordinate as well as Tiskin and Damon and Payne have so far. And it just shows that when you're so experienced in the game, like Waldo, Bindo, and Tiskin, it's hard to fight against these guys. We know Layer Prototype is a really good Negro, and I'm pretty sure the rest of his team are good as well. But they have to bring that coordination. And did they win the first match? They didn't, did they?
No, they lost. No, it's just,
so it's a case of they need to work on that coordination, and especially against the bigger teams.
Okay, so this is edging towards the end right now. I've still got 7.5 minutes, but this is quite a lot of. This is just domination right now. I mean, they're winning most of the fights over on the other side of the map, over towards mine. I think the tilt is real right now. Raisin has been taken out as well as Lumine as well. I mean, they've a lot of the game. They've actually had this 2-cap. They've held 2 caps quite solidly, as well as winning. A lot of their 1v1s. They've been able to sustain some of the 1v2s. Taskin's done great versus in his 1v1s. On that henge mode.
In the first match, I wanted to actually say that what we were talking about in the other matches about people holding 2 points and then moving on from there to take the 3rd point. That's what the Shurk team is doing. They are absolutely doing it well as well. They're holding 2 points, waiting for the time when they can actually go for that 3rd point, and then absolutely demolishing the enemy team. And they're brilliant at it so far.
I'm just telling the teams that they've got loser bracket match very, very shortly as well. We'll be leaving this one, guys. This is going to be, they've all GG'd. That is the end of the game. We can come back to our beautiful faces and we can actually talk about the rest of the games
my
that will be
beautiful
coming
faces.
up today. There you go. There you go. So we will be going for the semi-final right now. So this will be between, let's just quickly check what's going on exactly.